Good evening, viewers. You're watching To The Point. I'm Preeti Chaudhary. Tragic news coming in from Kishtwar as well as Himachal, but all eyes right now on Kishtwar. After the Uttarakhand flash floods today, Jammu and Kashmir witnessed a cloudburst in Kishtwar and Pahalgam. Kishtwar is known to have had the maximum impact of the cloudburst. Several people stranded and over 40 have been declared dead till now. Rescue operations underway, but authorities fear the toll could very well rise.
A devastating cloudburst has left a long trail of destruction along the slopes of Kishtwar in Jammu and Kashmir. On Thursday afternoon, a massive cloudburst struck Chashoti, the last motorable village when a large number of pilgrims were undertaking the Machel Mata Yatra. Houses, tents and makeshift langar sheds were swept away in moments as villagers and pilgrims were caught unprepared. Roads were damaged and bridges snapped in raging flash floods. Power and communication lines are cut off. Both NDRF and SDRF are pressed into action with search and rescue ops underway in the region. Several rescue teams have mobilized across the region to reach and support the injured.
क्लाउड बर्स्ट की वजह से वहाँ पर जो कुछ नुकसान हुआ, डैमेज हुआ है, तो वहाँ पर उस डैमेज के बाद में इमीडिएटली एसडीआरएफ, लोकल पुलिस और लोकल एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन वहाँ पे पहुँच गया है। एनडीआरएफ टीम की भी वहाँ पहुँचने वाली है, आर्मी भी एक्टिवेट की गई है, एयरफोर्स भी एक्टिवेट की गई है और सभी मेडिकल फैसिलिटीज़ को भी एक्टिवेट किया गया है। तो वहाँ पर अभी जो है सर्च ऑपरेशन चल रहा है।
Kishtwar police and district administration have activated control rooms and help desks across the district. Several injured have been taken to the hospital. Casualties are feared to rise. Chief Minister Omar Abdullah has expressed deep sorrow over the incident, offering condolences to the grieving families.
400 के करीब जख्मी है और फौरन उनको चाहिए कि हेलीकॉप्टर आ सके। किसी की कमर टूटी है, किसी का बाजू, किसी के टांग, हर किस्म की जो है इंजरीज हुई हैं।
The Prime Minister too has offered his commiserations as well and vowed that every possible assistance will be given to those in need.
Every possible assistance will be provided, whatever required, even including the medical management. And if there are certain injured who need to be shifted out, the administration will also make arrangements of airlifting through the helicopter, which is of course subject to the weather conditions.
Flash floods triggered by cloudbursts have also been reported in other areas of the valley, including Pahalgam.
The administration is closely monitoring the situation as far as the cloudburst tragedy is concerned in Kishtwar. Rescue teams have been sent to the cloudburst spot, but since the weather is inclement and it has been raining very heavily, there are landslides at many parts, and that is why it's going to take time for the rescue teams to reach. With video journalist Iraj Kumar, this is Sunil Bhatt reporting from Jammu for India Today.
I want to immediately cut across to our reporters who've been tracking both cloudbursts. One, of course, near Pahalgam, but the more devastating one at Kishtwar. Sunil G. Bhatt is en route to Kishtwar. He's joining us live. Mir Fareed is also joining us live from Srinagar with the latest coming in on what has been the devastation or the expanse of the devastation in Pahalgam region. But Sunil, tragic news coming in from Kishtwar right now. 40 declared dead, many still buried. Exactly what happened? Can you take us through the details?
Terrible news is coming in from the far-flung Kishtwar district of Jammu and Kashmir, and it's being feared that death toll will rise because there are many people who are still trapped under the debris. Although the local administration has mobilized rescue teams, local police is there, teams from the local administration as well as from the SDRF have reached there. They have carried out the rescue operation. Our sources are telling us that more than 100 people are injured. They have been been taken to different hospitals, whether it's the subdivision hospital in Padar or the district hospital in Kishtwar. But inclement weather, landslides, flash floods remain a major challenge when it comes to relief and rescue operations, because specialized rescue teams from the NDRF, from the Air Force are yet to reach the spot given the inclement weather that still prevails there. Air Force choppers are on standby, but they can't take off due to bad weather. The administration, the government is closely monitoring the situation. Union Home Minister Amit Shah spoke to J&K Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha as well as Chief Minister Umar Abdullah, who briefed him about the latest situation on ground. Home Minister has assured that all kind of assistance and help will be provided as far as this relief and rescue operation is concerned, but it's going to take time, Preeti, because this entire area is surrounded by dense forests, mountains, and road connectivity has got affected. Traffic movement has been disrupted due to damages that have occurred to the bridges and to the roads. Traffic police is also coordinating with the authorities when it comes to taking the rescue teams to the site where this cloud burst has occurred. But it's a tragic news. A major tragedy has occurred in the far-flung Kishtwar district of Jammu and Kashmir. Now we are learning that more than 38 bodies have been recovered from the debris, and more than 100 people are injured. They are being treated at different hospitals, and those who are injured, among them about 35 people are critically injured, and efforts are being made to airlift them. But since the weather is inclement, so the air choppers can't take off, and those critically injured people can't be airlifted to other cities where there are specialized hospitals. But Union government is also closely monitoring the situation. Rescue teams are being sent. They are on their way. As I said, that SDRF teams were immediately mobilized, and the army units who are stationed nearby were also mobilized. Local police was also there, and officials from the local administration also swung into action immediately. But it's a very far-flung area. It's a Chishoti village, which is like a base camp for the Machel Mata Yatra, which takes place during this time of the year. And there are thousands of devotees who pay obeisance at the holy shrine of Mata Machel. There were hundreds of devotees who were at that time at this particular village where this cloud burst occurred. I spoke to the leader of opposition in J&K Assembly and the local MLA from Padar. He's the BJP MLA from Padar, Sunil Sharma. He said that he has spoken to many people, eyewitnesses, and they say that about 1,000 to 1,500 people were present at that time in this village. They include both the locals as well as the pilgrims who were camping at this particular village. And Preeti, situation remains very grim. Weather is inclement and it's becoming very challenging for the rescue teams to reach the spot. Administration is monitoring the situation. Union government is also in close touch with the J&K administration, whether it's Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha or Chief Minister Umar Abdullah. So it's a major tragedy that has occurred. Officials are trying their level best to send as many rescue teams to the spot. Preeti, back to you.
Because there are a lot of pilgrims in the area, Sunil, the fatalities are expected to rise, is what we are hearing. Can you take us through on eyewitness accounts on what really happened right now? Because we are looking at fatalities which will definitely cross with what is the reported figure of 40 right now, with many, many injured, some critically so.
Well, Preeti, no official statement has been issued as far as the total death toll is concerned. But what we are learning is that that more than 35 dead bodies have been recovered from the spot, and administration is trying its level best to, retrieve people, retrieve the bodies, and rescue the people who may be still trapped in the debris. Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh was he tweeted about this particular incident, and he spoke to the local officials as well as the local administration, and he's also monitoring the situation. He's saying that all kind of assistance will be provided, and efforts are being made to airlift the people who are critically injured in this tragedy.
Stay on with me, Sunil. I'm going to get in a quick word from Mir Farid, who's been tracking the cloudburst in Pahalgam. I'm going to come right back to you because, viewers, what has taken place in Kishtwar is of devastating proportions. We are still getting the grips of what really has happened, what is the count of fatalities right now. But eyewitness accounts seem to suggest that 35 dead bodies have been extracted from the debris in terms of the cloudburst, which led to a massive mass of land, a hill, which caved in. Now, we don't know exactly what and exactly where maximum fatalities have taken place. Rescue teams are en route to Kishtwar, but I want to bring in Mir Farid, which was a separate incident, Mir, where there has been a reported cloudburst in Pahalgam area. What more can you add?
Well, Preeti, bad weather, non-stop incessant rain is wreaking havoc. In fact, last 2 days, especially as far as Jammu region is concerned, it's been very heavy rain. And today, not only Jammu, but various parts of Kashmir, Ladakh have received major rainfall. Now, that has triggered flash floods, cloudbursts at various locations. And Pahalgam, along with Ganderbal, that's a district in central Kashmir, and then if you move to beyond Sonmarg, Leh, Kargil Road, all these locations have seen flash floods, and luckily no loss of life, but property has been damaged. And if you talk of Leh, Kargil Road, yesterday also there was a flash flood there, and today again a massive flash flood that has absolutely damaged, devastated a part of the national highway between Kargil and Leh. Restoration work is ongoing, but as far as the Met Department is concerned, there is a non-stop alert. In fact, next 6 hours are going to be critical because heavy rainfall again predicted, and unfortunately Kashtwar may also receive fresh rainfall. So not good news as far as rescuers are concerned, because already they're battling bad weather conditions. Shoppers can't land. Specialized NDRF teams are still awaiting air clearance so that they can be brought in. So that is something that can play havoc as far as the rescue efforts are concerned. But bad weather, and these are extreme weather variations that we've seen this year. You can connect them with global warming, climate change, but extreme weather variation where one day you have a very hot day and next day it is non-stop rain. And that's something that the experts have alerted. They've said that all these yatras that happen from Kedarnath to Uttarkashi to Amarnath Yatra and the Machil Yatra, they happen in the mountainous belt. So you need an environment audit as far as the government is concerned. They need to do it because things have changed. Climate of these areas
Mir, will you stay on with me? There's some
cloudbursts
news that Sunil has.
threat,
Sunil is en route to Kishtwar, which has seen the most devastating impact of a cloudburst. Sunil, what more do you want to add?
Preeti, what we are learning from our sources that Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who has already taken cognizance of this massive tragedy, now we are learning that Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh, who is the Minister of State in Prime Minister's office and who is the MP from Udhampur Lok Sabha constituency. Remember, Kishtwar comes under his Lok Sabha constituency. Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh is likely going to visit Kishtwar. He is going to, assess the situation, and he is going to provide feedback to Prime Minister Narendra Modi. That's what our sources are telling us. So Prime Minister has taken cognizance of this incident, and Union government is taking, all kind of measures to provide all kind of assistance to the people who are stuck. And also, as many, rescue and relief teams are being sent to this site where this tragedy has taken place. Death toll, it's being feared that it's going to rise. But efforts are on to rescue the people who are trapped in the debris. But Prime Minister Narendra Modi has taken cognizance of this incident, and tomorrow it's likely that Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh will visit Kishtwar, although it depends on the weather, if the weather improves, he would be able to visit this site where this tragedy has taken place.
Thank you, Sunil, and thank you, Mir, for joining us. Viewers, heartbreak after heartbreak. We saw what happened in Uttarakhand with the flash floods triggered by either. We are still trying to figure out, was that a cloudburst, was that a glacial melt? And now what we see take place in Kishtwar and in the Pahalgam area. Kishtwar is now the nerve center which has seen the most devastating impact of the cloudburst. Many dead right now. We don't really know whether the fatalities are going to rise, but sadly, what we can say is prima facie, it seems to suggest yes. We're going to keep a keen eye on all developments that are coming in from Kishtwar. My colleague Sunil en route. There are lots of landslides as expected because of the inclement weather. There's a red alert now because both the Kishtwar region and the upper reaches in Kashmir are expected to get heavy rainfall over the course of the next 6 hours, which will only hamper operations. But we're going to keep a keen eye on developments. Meanwhile, it's not just Jammu and Kashmir. Himachal Pradesh also on Wednesday saw fresh cloudbursts and flash floods wreaked havoc in the state. A cloudburst triggered massive flash floods in Himachal, leaving people stranded, damaging key infrastructure. 2 small bridges in Shimla and Lahul Spiti were washed away, and over 300 roads, including 2 national highways, have been closed across the state. Several houses and electricity board office in Shimla have also been damaged. That's not all. In Kinnor and Rampur Bushahar, schools have been shut. Meanwhile, in Mandi, the Jarol bridge was temporarily closed. My colleague Aman Bhardwaj joining us live from Chandigarh. Aman, what more can you add? How is the situation in Himachal?
See, the day by day, the situation is more concerning because in last 36 hours, there are incidents of 5 cloudbursts and 5 lives are being taken by this bad weather. And since this monsoon season has started, the details you also mentioned. So in last 2 months, approx 400 roads of Himachal internal state highways are being closed. Now recently, after this landslide and flash flood, 2 national highway which connects the Kinnaur with Chandigarh and Kullu Manali with Chandigarh. So these both important national highways are disconnected, and at several places there's a landslide as well. Until now, in 2 months, there are 70 incidents of flash flood, 34 incidents of cloudburst all over Himachal, and you see in last 36 hours the situation at 2 places in Kullu itself, the Tirthan Valley and the Nirmad, from where the Shrikhand Yatra begins. So cloudburst has taken place, and also in Kinnaur's Poo area and also the Rampur Bushahar, the main market has been now because vacated, and flash flood has taken place. So these conditions are also because Himachal, the road connectivity when gets disturbed, so people are disconnected. So and at hilly places, at the remote villages, they are affected by the flash flood and the cloudburst. So that creates the situation more worse because
all right, so Himachal also in the grips of flash floods, like Aman is pointing out, but viewers, all our reporters and eyes right now where Kishtwar is concerned, facing at least this month one of the worst tragedies where it comes down to a cloudburst that has led to flash floods in the area, many lives washed away. With that, I want to also focus on Delhi. Delhi also saw 1 person who was killed in South Delhi after a tree crashed down in the rain. Streets waterlogged, traffic in chaos. Gurugram too underwater.
Delhi battling a deadly deluge once again. After a violent thunderstorm swept across Delhi NCR, leading to heavy rains, waterlogging, gusts of wind and chaos, in South Delhi's Kalkaji, tragedy struck. A massive tree, weakened by a soaked soil and uprooted by the wind, fell directly on 2 bike riders. The horror was caught on CCTV. The biker lost his life. His daughter was critically injured. She was trapped beneath the branches and was rescued.
जो तमाम पेड़ के जो टहनियां हैं, जो हिस्से हैं, ये पूरी तरीके से हरा भरा है पेड़, और अचानक से ये जब भरभरा कर गिरा तो स्कूटी सवार जो लोग थे उनके पास बिल्कुल भी वक्त नहीं था।
माँ बाप बेटी थी, उन्हीं पे पेड़ गिरा बिल्कुल सेंटर में। हमने काफी कोशिश करी, बहुत सारे लड़के थे, बहुत सारों ने कोशिश करी, लेकिन ये पेड़ हिला नहीं क्योंकि पेड़ बहुत भारी था।
Across the city, chaos reigned. With commuters struggling on inundated roads, many struggled through waist-deep water. Several stalled vehicles clogged the streets, many were towed.
Near Dhaula Kuan, near BLK Hospital, which takes you towards the Lutyens zone of the national capital. A typical example of what needs to be done in the national capital in terms of reworking on drainage. That example is again in front of our eyes.
In neighboring Gurugram, which has earned the dubious tag of Sink City, rains led to severe waterlogging. Choked neighborhoods were under knee-deep water.
दिल्ली एनसीआर में इस तरह के हालात पैदा हो सकते हैं। आज भी मौसम विभाग ने भारी बारिश की चेतावनी दिल्ली एनसीआर के साथ साथ गुरुग्राम में भी जारी की है, जिसके बाद आप साफ तौर से देख सकते हैं कि सुबह 5 बजे से ये बारिश जारी है और कई इलाकों में, दर्जनों इलाकों में जो निचले इलाके हैं वहां पे भारी जलभराव की स्थिति साफ तौर से देखी जा सकती है।
Met Department clocked more than usual rainfall. There may be more in store for Delhi as the Met Department has predicted heavy rains until Sunday. With Amit Bhardwaj, Himanshu Mishra and Neeraj Vashisht, Bureau Report, India Today.
Terrible images coming in from across the country, but the biggest tragedy right now in Kishtwar, Jammu and Kashmir. We are going to keep a keen eye on all developments.